All right, we're back for episode number 502.
Yeah, we don't know what episode.
Yeah, we're just making up numbers.
We only count the live episodes. The daily ones are just episode.
Just get out of here.
You're supposed to give the date, Joel.
Oh yeah, today is Tuesday, January something.
28th,
because I'm now seeing into the future.
Because you went to the opening, so you gotta give our crowd.
I'll just give it back to you.
All right.
Back in other news.
Like, subscribe the video. Please share it. Please comment. Our email is way too long to give out, so just comment anything you want on the fucking
Relaxing Under the Sun podcast at gmail.com.
That's long ass fucking email. We got to get a better one.
Yeah.
We need to do like 123 at gmail.com.
Or you can go to mentalillusionband.com.
Yeah, do that. Go to Mental Illusion.
Even though it's just as long.
Yeah. But I had to cut Joel off the last episode because he wants to talk about California, and we usually try to keep it under 20 minutes on the daily episodes because we know y'all have busy schedules and we have a life. And
you guys don't have attention spans from what I can gather.
Yeah, we should probably do like 30-second episodes and just do
do shorts.
Like, yeah. Welcome to the podcast. And then next, all right, Joel, go ahead and start talking about California.
So Trump, I think on Wednesday or Thursday, one of the first couple of days, he made it a big point to go to Asheville, North Carolina.
Yep.
And he hung out with the people that had a hurricane. And within like a month, FEMA came in and gave them tents, and Trump came in within a few days, gave them 1-bedroom apartments. So a lot of people are, this 56% approval rating for Trump, he's the highest it's ever been, is not on accident. It's not, CNN going, well, blah, blah. People are actually liking what he's doing. You may not like it, personally or whatever, but he's actually, gaining a lot more votes and a lot more attention, because he's actually, caring about Americans, not red or blue. It doesn't really matter. He's going to these hurricane or he's going to LA and, taking care of business regardless of your politics. And people are seeing through all the Russia collusion hoax and all this other crap that he was martyr, like everybody's been, calling him Hitler all throughout the million years that he's, been in politics. And, he's actually been humanized, by going out to taking care of when the Democrats have kind of just ignored the hurricane and, LA. And LA is a little bit more recent. But the cool thing is that he went to LA, and did you see the interview he did with, the round table of all the LA people? And
just saw clips, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
But he basically showed up. Gavin Newsom went on a helicopter ride with him, and they were touring the damage and then all that. He disappeared, so he was never seen again that night. Gavin Newsom.
Did Trump throw him off the helicopter?
I think he slapped him so hard that, and all the Democrats were like, oh, he's talking, to Trump and, showing, who's boss and all this stuff because they manipulated the angle.
I saw that.
I was just laughing about that. I was just like, do you understand like how ridiculous you sound? But anyways, I thought it was kind of cool because, he took the time. And I thought was really, really, really awesome was the fact that I think he stood up Gavin Newsom because Gavin Newsom was literally just like waiting around for like 10 extra minutes or whatever. I don't know if you realized.
Yeah, I saw that. He just left him waiting on the tarmac. He was letting him know who's big Dick Poppy.
And then when they landed, the helicopter landed, he toured around and hung out with the firefighters and did the same thing with the city council meeting people. And so he was just like, I'm in no rush to, sit in, with a bunch of Democrats. So basically, he sat down and basically told the mayor to, issue these permits. Now, the federal, I really personally think that he was trying to put the ball in their court.
Yeah.
Because the Democrats want their little excuses or, all this other, wishy-washy stuff. And he was just like, all the federal permits have already been signed. They've already been approved. Now it's your turn to get these local and state and, county permits signed and all that. And basically Mayor Bass was like sitting there, doing her little thing. And Trump was just like, hey, people want to start demolishing and rebuilding tonight. Can you make, and she was just like, well, there's hazardous waste that might go in the river and all this other stuff. And everybody was just like, USA, you know, it was like a smackdown. And it was funny because you could see in the corner, like her microphone got removed mid. Yeah,
they're like, you're done talking.
And then someone
happened, right?
And another thing that happened was the FEMA guy started defending FEMA because Trump was just like, the states should handle their own, like, you know, disaster problems and all this. And he was just like, well, I don't believe in all the Louisiana, you know, abortion rights. And I was just like, what does this have to do with the Palisades fire?
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to make a point that FEMA does not need to exist and that each state should handle its own disaster because California doesn't have to worry about hurricanes, but Florida does. And so they know how to handle hurricanes. And so they're taking out the, you know, the FEMA and all that.
You just walked into my next point I was going to bring.
Okay, I've been talking and I need a break.
No. I was going to be like, Joel, but how are we going to handle all these natural disasters when FEMA disappears?
Well, the states can get approved for this amount of money. So they don't need that waiting period of FEMA to come in from all around the country. They can just get the money and have their already team set up that's already in the state and get to work. How amazing is that?
And did the Democrats not realize FEMA was created by a Republican president? You know, Bush, God rest his soul, even though he's still alive.
H or W?
W did it. Fucking W. Yeah, W.
We have a tollway named after him.
Yeah, no. Fucking waste. It ass rapes you like he ass raped us back then. But actually, I think George W. Bush is named after his dad, H.W. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't care.
But anyway, yeah, no, FEMA didn't exist pre-Katrina, and then it's because Louisiana dropped the fucking ball. So, like any good old fucking deep state Republican, he said, I know a way to make more money flowing around the goddamn government. And that's what, and suddenly look, now we have this new organization called FEMA. Yeah, you're right. We don't need that. And I saw some people out there like
Patriot Act.
Yeah, I saw one thing like, oh, good. Us people up in New York and California, we don't want to pay for your Texas fire. I hate to break it to you, sweetheart. Texas don't need your fucking money. If y'all would just open up the goddamn pipelines and let's drill in the Gulf of America like we should.
There it is.
You know, gonna say it every time now.
Yeah.
You know, we have our own fucking money. Texas does not need y'all.
Yeah.
We'll just take NASA and leave. And we already have SpaceX and NASA. What do we need y'all for? we have everything in this state. You know, and we have the
California is doing that thing of like, oh, we're going to secede and all this other stuff. And I was just laughing at it. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, it's like, did you actually read your state charter? Y'all's doesn't have that. Only we do.
You have to get approved through Congress.
Yeah, we're the only state that doesn't need approval through Congress.
And Florida.
Oh, is it Florida too?
Florida has one too. Because I think they were part of like their own little country before.
Spain, when Spain controlled them.
We bought it from Spain, and then, I mean, Texas was its own country too.
Yeah, but Texas didn't get bought. We volunteered.
Yeah.
That's different. It's like that'd be like the Louisiana French out there being like, well, you know, we're our own country too. No,
I wonder why did they even want to do
what?
Why didn't Texas just want to stay?
Because we were losing to Mexico a lot, and it helped dominate our power.
That makes sense.
And the only reason Texas is smaller than it is, we don't own that.
Yeah, we gave
is because we gave a lot of our land away.
Yeah.
We should have kept it. We should have dug our heels in and said, no, we're not going nowhere.
That would be amazing. But it would be like that Oklahoma Strip thing.
Yeah, it was a shitty part of Oklahoma. We didn't really want that stupid 53rd parallel, right?
Well, that's the U.S.-Canada border.
That's the
49th parallel.
The 49th parallel is the race one.
I don't know what the 50. I don't know.
53rd is probably just a number I just pulled out of my ass, like literally. Shut up. I'll give that to myself.
That's funny. But it was great seeing that just smackdown of Karen Bass because I really think that, you know, as much as I hate California, I just wanted to see it succeed and maybe go there one day. And I really hope that the Democrats at least become more center and moderate in their policies rather than going after smell. Huh?
What happened?
Yeah, you saw the microphone just kind of slide away, and it was given to the FEMA guy that, you know, tried to get smacked down too. But Melania didn't even say anything. She was sitting right there the whole time.
No,
and she
she's
was
just
like,
classy, bro.
yeah.
She's just all
Did you
about
see
class.
that Andrew Tate, that he was just like, this is what a woman is, that doesn't, speak to try to be noticed or, try to, like whisper, she just knows her role and all that other stuff. I don't know. Andrew Tate, he says a lot. This is all coming from him.
Tate says a lot of controversial.
Don't quote this from
me.
Don't
attack Joel. Don't attack Joel.
Attack Andrew Tate. He's got more of a bigger, presence that he can defend himself. I'm just this little ant.
Yeah. We can't lick his podcast. We wanted to.
So is he American or is he just
Romanian?
He's Romanian, but he talks a lot about American stuff.
Yeah, because I think he lived here for a little bit, or maybe he was a professional boxer, MMA. So
he's always running around with no shirt and just like a cigar in his mouth. He's almost like a gunslinger. You know? He'd be great in the Western days.
He ran a bunch of cam girl sites and made a lot of money off of that. And people are like, he talks about women being whores, but yet he owns the websites. Like, yeah, I mean, you can have an opinion and still be fucking rich. Like, like I have opinions about Starbucks, but if I had the money, I sure as hell would own all those fuckers and make millions of them and then talk shit about them behind their back if I owned them.
Give yourself an NDA.
Yeah, I would need an NDA. But yeah, I'm curious if I think FEMA should go under. Don't just the problem with it's so easy for these presidents and different government organizations. They can create these other organizations like Homeland and FEMA and TSA. Bush did so many of them, right? They're so easy to create, so hard to destroy.
Yeah, because everybody just goes, "Oh, I need that."
Yeah, because once it's there, and now you're like it. The infrastructure's been built and all that, and now it's like now we got to break it all. It's like getting rid of the IRS. They're not really going to get rid of the IRS. They'll just switch the fucking building to the ERS type thing.
Yeah, External Revenue Service.
Now, how long do you think that's actually going to take on a realistic level? Can that be done within 4 years, or is this something he's going to have to hand off to another president and hope they keep?
I think it'll be done pretty swiftly.
Really?
Oh yeah. I believe it's just an act of Congress, and the Senate just needs to sign off on it. If there's enough public support for it, then the senators will have to agree to, get rid of it. So, you got to think that, the beginning of the country, that's way that the America was founded.
Yeah.
It was representation without taxation kind of thing. And so we didn't have a tax system set up. It was basically, the start of it was good ideas, but it got corrupt over the years, and now it's just ballooned so much to where they depend on the taxation rather than the tariffs and all these other, exports and imports and all that stuff.
So do you believe we should get rid of all taxes, or do you?
I think there should be a flat tax.
Okay,
I think that everybody should pay their own. Like, if you're buying something or whatever, that supports the country, but most of the majority of the funds should come from other countries. By our imports and exports.
So are you talking about a national sales tax, or are you talking about a flat tax? Because a flat tax would be a flat tax on your income, X percent, as much as you pay. You only pay X percent the end, and you'd pay it. You'd have to pay it at the end of the year. You couldn't have it taken out of your.
I don't know. I'm not an economist, and so I mean, I can't compare and contrast the numbers. I don't know if they've been generated yet. Maybe AI can hook me up on that, but from what I know, anything's better than what we have right now.
Because so in theory of a flat tax, I don't think a lot of people understand. In theory of a flat, you could not have a flat. You would have to pay a flat tax. You would have to pay your taxes all at the end of the year, because the government cannot know. Otherwise, you're going to overpay like we're doing now, right? You'd be overpaying and you get it back, and we don't want that system. Like a good ideal flat tax system is so I work my wages at 2025. In 2025, I file my taxes and I owe 10% of everything I've earned. Let's say I earned $80K.
Yeah.
So that means I owe the government $8,000 in taxes, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't paid taxes year round. Mm-hmm. So I should have till mid 2020, I should have till 2026 to pay that $8K back.
Okay.
So in my opinion, I should get a full year to pay off so basically you're paying your taxes a year after you file every time.
When I bought this house, that lady, she told me to put this amount in. So you could probably get to that point where you know exactly how much to put in the bank.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know
pay at the end
first
of the year.
time. Or you could, I guess, just know, okay, my average salary is $50K a year. I'm not paying taxes. That means I need to make sure I save up $5K.
Or it could just be pre-portioned out of your paycheck.
But they wouldn't know. But see, with like our pay, we're being most hourly paid people, like most of the nation's
you
hourly
have
paid.
AI to figure all this.
I guess you're right. I guess
if
I'm overthinking
this,
the computer systems.
If you're working 40 to 50 to 60, or if you're making this kind of salary or whatever, it just doesn't really matter. AI can figure out math.
Yeah, I guess, or we could just keep this.
Either way, I mean, I just think anything is better than what we got right now.
Well, right now the government says I owe 22%, and let's be honest, 22% is way too fucking much.
And I just think that there should be better representation of like all these monies going to Iran, and you know, where Biden can just send $6 billion. For
I wouldn't be opposed to getting rid of all taxes. And just having a national, so the our state of Texas has 8.25% sales tax.
Yeah.
And then let's say the nation throws on an extra 2% across the nation. So here we'd jump up to 10.25%. And people are like, oh my God, 10% on everything I buy. Yeah, but you're not paying a fucking dime
on your check.
Yeah. FICA's is gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That would be that's a godsend.
No tax on overtime and no tax on tips
anything.
And anything.
No, there's nothing. Just get your money and you pay.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah, because I mean, hey, we're all, and you know, think about it. Billionaires couldn't get away with not paying a sales tax because they buy shit, so they'd have to pay a sales tax.
Yeah, all those charitable contributions.
Yeah, that would be worth. Oh yeah, well, sorry. Is what it is. You shouldn't be giving money to a charity to clear your taxes. You should be giving charity because you're a fucking billionaire and you got nothing to do with your money.
Maybe you're a good soul.
That's why Bezos donates nothing. He doesn't give anything to charity. He doesn't believe in it. He doesn't need the write off. That's just how. You know what? I can respect that. It's a dick move. But I can respect it.
So did she do wrong by showing up to the inauguration the way she did?
No, absolutely not.
Oh wow, that's a hot take.
Why is it bad that she wore what she was wearing? So what? It's clothes.
I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just asking a question.
If I was in the inauguration, I would show up and
comment.
I would show up in this shirt that says "Daddy's home" and my floral print shorts. Yeah, his basketball shorts.
It is sweaty.
And no one gave a shit about him. I mean, do I think Marky Mark was a creepy fuck for staring down her shirt the whole time? Yeah, but you know what? That's Marky Mark. Like, he's creepy.
He hangs out with Bud Ghost.
Yeah, at least RFK did the over and like kind of like glance like, nice. Marky Mark was like this.
Yeah, it's like he's never seen that before.
Like, yeah, I mean, you're a billionaire. You tell me you can't go. Marky, if you didn't know, there's this place called strip clubs. You can go see boobs for probably not even a fraction of what you carry around in your pocket. Don't stare at Bezos' girlfriend.
That's just weird.
Yeah,
it's like don't ever take your best friend's girl.
Yeah, that was just creepy. Like, yeah, people are like attacking her, like how unclassy. Like, but those same women that said that. They cheer the 18-year-old bent over her butthole on the camera.
Oh my goodness!
You know, so like,
okay, I didn't expect it to go that
make
far.
that make sense, right? And on that note, like and subscribe the video.
Ooh.
We're gonna shut it down from here because I'm getting tired.
Okay.
All right, later.